Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Owen Center for this D3 matchup between Robert Morris University and the Bradley Braves. I'm Bo Woodcock. So sorry about that, folks. We didn't get the first period up. Had some technical difficulties back here. I've been talking to myself for the entire first 20 minutes of this hockey game, and the nice cameraman sitting next to me here. But either way, now that we've got the stream up, we'll go ahead and recap through some of the action. It's a Robert Morris 3-1 lead here. Last goal scored for the Eagles there by number 18, Zach Bunce, ripped an absolute laser from the point that beat Jesse Nussbaum, starting goaltender for the Braves. Bar down, in fact. Tyler Jensen scoring the only goal for the Braves. Scored shorthanded there on a nice passing play and a good turnover, but it's been all Robert Morris so far as it's 3-1 now. The Robert Morris Eagles looking for a response to continue up this rather impressive play that they've shown to this point in the game. We'll see if Bradley has any sort of response as we get set to head into the second period. And glad we have a stream up here finally. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. Learned some lessons, so we'll be good for the rest of this game. We hope you stay with us here. Should be an exciting finish here. We'll see what kind of a response Bradley has after a rough first period. They've got a lot of work to do, and we are set to go. It'll be Glidden on the faceoff for the Braves, but he'll lose the puck there to Durham, who will push the puck into the corner, but it's poked away by Nussbaum. Durham once again throws it in deep for the Eagles. Vivitsky now gets the puck to Ernest as that gets sent all the way around to Philip Moulton. Moulton puts it in back in deep, and he cuts it off again. Moulton put up against the boards by Ernest. He tries to leave it there, but it's Vivitsky first for the Braves. Glidden now in the corner. He's cut off nicely by Walensky. Walensky now battling in the corner. He steals the puck free. Battling against Ernest again. Walensky tries to get the puck back to the point, but it's cut off by Glidden, who gets it to Tuttle. Tuttle tries to get a pass ahead, but once again, Walensky working hard on this shift. Comes back on the back check, steals it again, but this time puts it up into the bench, so 45 seconds into the second period here. A good hard shift there by Nicholas Walensky, but not able to generate enough offense here to get a good opportunity. Face-off now going to come in the neutral zone. Marcel going to take the draw against Mike Ahrens. It'll be tipped back by the Braves, and Boger will send it in deep. Bunce will retrieve there. Bunce will get the pass back, or at least try to, but that's going to be out of his reach, so it'll be cut off by Herman at the blue line, able to keep it in temporarily, but it will be worked out by Lou Pacino and company, as now it's going to be Hobara putting it in deep. Boger going to go ahead and retrieve that puck. He'll try to send it around to Herman, but Lou Pacino there first instead. He gives the puck to his man Ahrens. Ahrens now has the puck behind the net to go back to Lou Pacino. Lou Pacino looks for a pass in front of the net, but that'll roll harmlessly to Cipra, who fails to clear the zone there on the clearing attempt. Another shot's going to go tipped wide of the net and chased down by Lou Pacino. Again, Lou Pacino leaves it back at the point for Bunce. Bunce will loft a shot that'll go off of Servant's stick and into the netting here. So Robert Morris should get another offensive zone draw a minute and a half into the second period. So far, the second period looking a lot like the first period. Not a good sign for Bradley as Robert Morris continues to control the pace of play down in Bradley territory. It'll be Moulton on the draw for the Eagles. He'll go up against Tuttle. Didn't see a lot of Moulton in the first period, but he's back on the ice early in the second period. Jensen gets a pass up ahead to Beer. Beer going to give it to Tuttle. Tuttle going to walk in through the middle of the ice. His shot's going to be blocked. Secondary shot's going to go in the net, and they score! David Tuttle's, his first shot was blocked there by the defense, but he quickly corralled it back and fired a second wrister high over the glove of Fuentes. And just like that, the Braves back within one. Eagles had some good play in the first minute and a half, but it's David Tuttle of the Braves scoring the first goal of this second period and getting the Braves back to a one-goal deficit. What a wrist shot there. Top shelf over the glove of Fuentes. Great work by Tuttle to stay with it there as the first shot was blocked, but the second one able to find the back of the net. Now it's going to be Durham in the corner for the Eagles. Durham going to work it back to the point. He's going to go all the way across to Couvert. Couvert's slap shot's going to go wide of the net. Nearly tipped back on net, but good work by Vivitsky in the corner. Gets it up ahead to Tuttle. Tuttle coming down the ice. Once again, they might have numbers the other way. Tuttle's going to wind up a shot, and then it's in, and they score! David Tuttle fired what looked to be a harmless slap shot from the blue line that completely caught Fuentes off guard, and just like that, it's a 3-3 game. What a remarkable turn of events. David Tuttle scoring twice in one shift. That first shot was impressive, but I don't know about that second shot. Goaltender's got to make that save, I feel like, but either way, the Braves will happily take it, and it's a 3-3 game now. Boy, it just seemed like a harmless slap shot trying to go in on net, maybe force a cover, but Fuentes was out of position there, not quite ready for it, and now Braves have a new life here. Ernest now with the puck at the blue line. He'll walk in along the right wing. He'll cut to the middle. Fuentes tries to get a shot on net, but he's harassed there by the defense, and back comes Cuvert the other way for the Eagles. Cuvert going to go up the right side, and they are going to be offsides there. Yep, I saw it up here in the booth. Cuvert just a little bit behind the play of his attacking forward, Hobara. So the Eagles will have to reset with a neutral zone faceoff here with 17:27 to go. A quick pair of goals by David Tuttle on the same shift. And just like that, we have a new game here in the second period. Glad you folks were able to join us in time for the start of the second period here, because we've got a whole new hockey game with a 3-3 score. It's going to be the Braves now controlling. Boger going to walk through the middle, gets around his teammate Servant, and gets into the new attacking zone temporarily there, but it will be cleared out by the Braves. Servant gets the turnover from in front of the net. Tries to give it to Marcel. Secondary opportunity is going to skitter wide to the blue line. And boy, another bad turnover for the Robert Morris Eagles in their own zone. There will be an icing, though. This was a long stretch pass, but Bradley was offsides there, so they had to retreat out of the attacking zone. And he wasn't on the red line, so they'll have to retreat back for another icing call. But either way, huge turn of events here in the second period as the Braves find themselves in an even game with a team that has seemed to be the faster team at a lot of points throughout this game, but Bradley looks like they've got a little bit more life. We'll see if they're able to bring it here. Boger tries to get the puck free in the corner, but Durham cuts him off nicely. Durham along the boards. Durham trying to reach his man, but it's cut off by the Braves instead, and a good play by Cipra to send it all the way back down the ice, and that will go for icing against the Braves once again. Good work, Cipra trying to get the puck to a teammate cutting through the middle. He was penned hard into the boards at the blue line, wasn't able to get a clean pass off, so he sends it down the ice for another icing. 16:33 to go here in the second period. It's 3-all on the draw. It'll be controlled by the Bradley Braves. Tries to reach Servant. That was a nice pass attempt by Boger, but just out of the reach of Servant. So once again, Bradley has to retreat again. Bradley having a lot more success here, getting the puck moved on the breakouts, though. Last couple of plays there, they've been just one tip or one pass short of having an odd man rush coming the other way. We'll see what they do off of this draw. It's going to be Nick Marcel on the draw here against Durham. Durham pushes it to the corner, but it's going to be worked free by Marcel. He'll send it all the way around the boards, trying to reach Servant, but it'll be out of his reach. Pass in front of the net, cut off nicely by the defense, and that one will get deflected up over the glass. A lot of stoppages here in the last couple of minutes. Both teams going for a line change here. We'll see where this faceoff comes. I believe it went off a Bradley player, so it should go back in to the attacking zone here. It looks like it'll be to the left of Nussbaum. Tuttle going to take the draw. He's out there with Glidden as well as Ernest. We'll see if they can generate anything here. Glidden tries to clear that puck out, but it's kept in by Robert Morris. Cuvert trying to work through a couple, and he does so. Gets it down low to Aarons. Aarons now behind the net. Aarons stops on Vivitsky. He tries to cut a pass back to Cuvert, but he decides to backhand it around instead for the retrieval by Hilberg. Hilberg tries to leave it, but it's cut off by Ernest, who will try to go up the other way. But Ernest is cut off by Aarons, who stops him from getting any farther than center ice. Hobara going to walk in. Aarons going to line up. A wrist shot wasn't gloved down, bounced right to the front of the net, but I think the referee believed it was cleanly in the glove of Nussbaum. Braves with a little bit of a break here, as that will get blown down for a whistle. Referee giving a little bit of a break to the Braves on that one, as he definitely did not have that puck in his possession, but nonetheless, off the draw, it's going to be worked free by the center, and they score! What an individual effort by Philip Moulton off the draw. Poked it through the faceoff dot, reached for it there, beat another defenseman, and put that puck up and over the glove of Jesse Nussbaum, and just like that, Robert Morris is back in front on a great individual effort there by Philip Moulton, and it's 4-3 Eagles. Off the draw. They've gone towards the net on the faceoff a couple of times, and Philip Moulton made it work all by himself off the draw, going to get an unassisted goal, and quite an impressive one at that. Moulton trying to battle again, but this time Marcel will come out on top, at least initially there. Now Bernicki now picks it up on the left wing. Bernicki cuts to the net. Backhand pass. What a pass, and what a great save by Nussbaum. Secondary shot blocked in front by Herman. Now back to the point to Couvert. Couvert goes across to Bernicki. Bernicki at the goal line. He tries to go up top, but that one's cut off there by Boger, and it'll be serving back the other way. He'll send it in deep, and the Braves will go on a chase. Great couple of opportunities there for Robert Morris, but not able to find the back of the net. Is now here come the Eagles back the other way. It's going to be Bernicki who tries to make a nice move around, but they are offsides there. Great pass across from Bernicki. Found Walensky, but just a little bit poorly timed on the play there. And what would have surely been a prime scoring opportunity for Walensky is instead blown dead on the offsides call by the official. 14:57 here to go in the second period. It's 4-3 Robert Morris on the great individual effort by Philip Moulton, getting them up by 1. It'll be Beer for Bradley, pinned up against the boards by Aarons. Going to be one now by Robert Morris. It'll be Lupacino. Lupacino tries to reach Hobara up ahead. Hobara might steal the puck in front of the net. No, it'll bounce free of him. And Tuttle now retrieving and putting it into the corner for Vivitsky. Vivitsky's going to survey his options. He's going to stop and give to Tuttle, who's looking for a pass. Tuttle temporarily loses control of it. It'll be nearly one free there by Robert Morris, but instead it'll be Beer coming back the other way. Beer leaves for Ernest. Ernest will send it in deep on goal on Fuentes. It'll be recovered by Robert Morris, and now trying to clear it free are the Eagles. Aarons is stopped in the corner by a pair of Braves. Jensen digs it free, but it'll be recovered by Forrest. Forrest will stop and send it all the way back over to Aarons. Aarons going to look for a pass. He'll try to go wide over to Hobara, but it's cut off by Beer, who gives it to Jensen. Jensen stopped nicely by the Eagles' defense. Zach Bunce, of course, with their third goal. Absolute rocket there at the end of the first period. Working the puck here. He'll work it all over to Hobara off the boards, who will come in on a 2-on-2. Nice move around Ernest. Walks in on goal and flips it just over the head of Jesse Nussbaum and into the netting. But boy, what a move by Hobara. He absolutely danced around Ernest, walked it to the front of the net, but wasn't able to find the correct netting there as he put it up into the netting over the boards and not in the net. So it'll be a missed opportunity there for Hobara, but showing off some great speed there for the Eagles. Kicked free by the Eagles. They're going to walk to the front of the net. Nussbaum not able to cover that one as that one all the way across the goal mouth. They weren't able to put it in the net. Controlled now by Durham. Durham walks it over to Moulton. Durham tries to leave the puck for Moulton again, but it's stopped by the defense. Marcel gets it only as far as the top of the circle. Walked in by Walensky. Walensky leaves for Moulton, who puts it in deep for the recovery by Couvert. Couvert drops it back, but Marcel there first for Bradley. All the way back to the point, though. Walensky launches a hard shot. Marcel tried to clear it out, but Walensky was in a good spot on the boards. Launched a long shot on net, but that one was turned aside by Nussbaum. Live from the Owen Center here for this Division III matchup between the Robert Morris Eagles and the Bradley Braves. It's 4-3 Robert Morris with 13:05 to go in the second period. Winds up a slap shot. Couvert fakes it, gave it to his man, and they score! I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, but Couvert faked the shot, left it for his man, Hobara, who fired a wrister that looked like it may have been tipped on the way in, but either way, it finds the back of the net, and Robert Morris retakes a 2-goal lead. Boy, that was a fancy-looking play, and their coach is in the bench like that was on purpose. I'm not sure if Couvert meant to whiff on that and leave it for Hobara, but that looked pretty cool. What a nice work off the draw for the Eagles, and they go up 5-3, and boy, they are having an absolute flurry of offense here. First few minutes, Nussbaum made a lot of good saves, but the Eagles have just had too many prime opportunities in this game, and they've made Bradley pay for a lot of their mistakes. Robert Morris definitely showing a little bit higher of a speed level here throughout this one, and it's really paid off, especially in these last few minutes now, scoring a pair of goals with some impressive plays. It's going to be David Tuttle on the draw for Bradley. He'll go up against Hobara. But he won back by Bunce. Bunce will send it in deep. Ernest retrieves it there and gives it to Tuttle. Tuttle now circling in his own zone. He'll give to Vivitsky, who will tip it up ahead to Jensen. Jensen tries to work it free. He's going to backhand it to Tuttle, who will skate in on the left wing, but he's cut off nicely there by Robert Morris, but illegally deems the official, and it'll be a slashing call against Robert Morris. I believe that's going to be Lou Pacino headed to the box for 2 minutes. Simple little slash there. Nothing too hard, but clearly knocking the stick out of David Tuttle's hands. That's going to be an easy call for the official. So we'll see how Bradley works on their man advantage. They haven't had many opportunities tonight. They've spent a lot more time in the box, but they're finally getting a good chance here. It's going to be Marcel on the draw, but it'll be won by Robert Morris, who will send it all the way down the ice, just wide of Nussbaum. Vivitsky tried to leave it for a man in front of the net. It was nearly jammed home there by Ahrens. Vivitsky just trying to leave a drop pass for Ernest, but not exactly how they drew that one up, and Robert Morris able to dump it down the ice again, and we're going to have another stoppage here, and it'll be a hand pass called against Devin Servin. So Bradley presumably has to retreat into their own defensive zone here with 1:34 left on the man advantage. They'll have to start from their own zone, and they need to win this draw here. Looks like it'll be Ahrens taking it for the Eagles. Going up against Tuttle once again. Tuttle back on the ice, one of the big guns for the Bradley team. Trying to get a goal to get this game back within one again. Off the draw, though, it is going to be won by Ahrens. It'll be back to the point. Robert Morris going to play a little keep away here, as it's going to be Durham controlling in his own zone. He'll send a long stretch pass up ahead to Couvert. Couvert gives it to Bernicki. Bernicki will walk in on the 2-on-2. His shot will go on net, and a nice save by Nussbaum. Boy, Robert Morris doing a great job there, winning that draw. Good work by Ahrens, and Robert Morris doing the right thing there, slowing the play down, playing a little keep away, killing some time, and then they are even able to take the puck back down the ice and generate a scoring opportunity. But now Tuttle now controlling for the Braves. He tries to find Jensen, but it'll be just out of his reach, and that'll go all the way down. No icing on the play. Jensen tries to make a move around the defense, but it's worked free initially by Robert Morris. Tuttle tries to get a pass, though, back to Herman, but it's out of his reach. 1 minute to go on the Braves' man advantage there. It'll be Herman now with the puck. He's going to send a long pass. Tries to find Jensen, but that will go down for icing instead. So Bradley once again having to retreat into their own zone with 50 seconds left on their man advantage and a 5-3 deficit to work their way out of. And they really need to get shots on the net. We've seen with some of these limited opportunities, Fuentes has struggled at times, especially with that last goal by Tuttle. So Bradley just needs to get shots on net, but right now, Robert Morris making that extremely difficult. Boger going to play that puck into the corner. It's going to be Jensen with it now. Tries to leave it for Tuttle, but instead it's picked up by Hobara. Hobara will walk in on the right wing, tries to leave a pass back, but he's cut off by Boger. Harasses Boger still. Boger able to finally get it free to Herman. Herman looking for a pass up to Jensen. Jensen tries to leave it for Boger, but it's cut off again by Walensky. Walensky now along the right wing beats Tuttle. He walks in. His shot's going to go just over the glove of Nussbaum and bounce back out to center ice for the handle by Bernicki. Bernicki tried to shuffle it to Walensky, but instead it would be controlled by the Braves here in the last 10 of their man advantage. Boy, really nothing going, as they weren't even really able to get anything down the ice, as their stretch pass attempts instead were missed off the stick. They weren't able to tip those in. They went down for icings instead. So that really killed a lot of Bradley time. They need to be a lot cleaner on the power play if they get another opportunity here throughout this game, as that first attempt did not look very good. But now we'll have to take a defensive zone faceoff off this icing. Moulton off the draw. That puck's going to bounce straight to the front of the net. Moulton walks to it. Secondary chance off the pipe. That puck rolled straight to the front of the net there. Moulton put it on net. And then Lupacino with the second opportunity, and his went off the post. Another break for the Braves here, but now it's going to be the Eagles controlling pass in front of the net. Nussbaum with a great save with the pad. Secondary chance was stopped as well on the attempt by Durham. That puck will go all the way down in the corner. Beer chasing Couvert. Couvert will leave it back for Lupacino. Lupacino will send it down low. Couvert catches it, but he loses it to Marcel. Marcel Tries to get it to Tyler Jensen. It'll get to the neutral zone for the retrieval by Zach Forrest. Forrest will go up ahead to Lou Pacino. Lou Pacino, nobody to leave it for. So it'll be picked up instead by Durham. And the Eagles will retreat here with 9:35 to go in the second period. 5-3 Eagles. A lot of scoring in this one. Nice move by Forrest. A couple of nice moves there. Forrest is going to skate into the attacking zone. Goes around Herman as well. Finally, Jensen cuts him off. Herman tries to backhand it, but it goes straight into the legs of the official. Second effort will get it to Cipra, though, and Cipra will send it all the way down the ice for the Bradley change. Couvert hit hard by Cipra, but it looks like Couvert is going to be the one that goes to the box. Couvert does not like the call at all. As Cipra went in, looked like he might have gone in a little bit late, but I believe Couvert went up with the elbow when Cipra went in there, and that's what the call is going to be, and Jacob Couvert is not happy with that call. But either way, his opinion doesn't particularly matter here in this situation, so it will go against him and the Robert Morris Eagles, and the Braves have another opportunity on the power play, but their last one was very subpar. They need to be a lot better here off the draw, but once again, controlled cleanly, at least for the moment, but Cipra, great work, able to win it back to Vivitsky. Vivitsky goes over to Ernest. Ernest slap shot's going to go bounced off Fuentes and into the corner. And Glennon now steals the puck from the defenseman, tries to send a pass all the way across to Cipra. Cipra now catching it. He'll go back to Vivitsky. Vivitsky gives it back to Cipra. His shot's blocked in front of the net by Bernicki. Bernicki retrieves there. He'll circle around and send it all the way down the ice there for the retrieval by Aarons, who will walk in one-on-one on Vivitsky. Tries to toe drag, but a good defensive play there by Vivitsky. So the Braves reset here with 1:20 to go. And this is one part they really struggled. Their entries were very subpar on their first power play, and it looks like they're going to have the same problem here, at least for a little bit, as they're having a little trouble controlling this puck. That's going to get sent down all the way on ice. Hobara's going to retrieve that puck and send a slap shot wide of the net. It'll be Hobara chasing the puck down behind the net as well. He's pinning it against himself against a trio of Braves, not able to dig it free from Hobara. Finally, they're able to work it free, and Cipra's able to come back on the attack. Hard back checking by Hobara, but Cipra tries to walk it in, but Servin looks like he may have blown a tire there as he was stopping at the blue line, and he wound up all the way in the zone. So that will go as an offsides for the Braves here with 7:55 in the second period. Marcel off the draw. Pushed all the way back here in the last 40 of the Braves' man advantage. It'll be Jensen now who's got it. He'll walk in along the blue line. He'll try to leave a pass for Marcel, but it's just out of his reach, and that'll go for the Robert Morris Eagles. Durham, nice move up ahead to Walensky, who's going to walk in all alone. Walensky to his left, and a great stop there by Nussbaum, and he holds on with the glove. Great work from Dylan Durham. Made a nice couple of moves at his own blue line there. Got it up ahead to Walensky, who was standing all alone at the blue line. Walked in on Nussbaum, but Nussbaum with a great glove save there to keep it a 5-3 game. Nussbaum has certainly been busy today, but he's been very good when he's needed to be for the Braves. He's certainly been shelled, but just a victim of, I think, a lot of Robert Morris shots and a lot of Robert Morris opportunities here in this one. Now battled for the neutral zone in the last 7 of the Braves' man advantage. It'll be sent down the ice. Durham now controls, gives over to Forrest. Forrest will walk in and give to Dylan Durham. Durham will backhand it to the front of the net, but that will be cleared free. And with the Eagles making a change there, they're not able to keep it in the zone, and they'll have to go back once more to get the puck. Herman will flip it ahead where it's caught by Jensen. Jensen gloved it down and dropped it, but a referee rules a hand pass, or he gloved it for a little too long, so the faceoff will come to the right of Jesse Nussbaum. He originally pointed the other direction, so I was a little confused there for a second, but ref corrected himself, pointed the right direction. So it'll be another offensive zone faceoff here for the Robert Morris Eagles. 6:53 to go here in the second period. It's 5-3 Eagles here. Vivitsky battling on the corner, but he's going to lose the puck there to Hobara. He'll get a pass out in front of the net to Bernicki. Bernicki has to go back, though, and retrieve. He'll send it all the way across to Couvert. Couvert down low. Tries to get a pass in front there. Nice cut by Marcel, who will send it all the way back down the ice to be stopped by Fuentes. And Servin's going to get a little bit of a jousting afterwards as he came in and gave a nice ice spray to Fuentes. You certainly don't want to do that to another team's goaltender. Not going to get away with that very often. So Servin met by a couple of Eagles there, but nothing coming of it. And in fact, Servin will go to the box for unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe. Servin, not a good idea there. Ice spraying the goaltender. He could have gone to his left, to his right. Not exactly sure what the idea behind that was, but whatever it was, it's going to get him in the box for 2 minutes and get a few glares from the Robert Morris team. Hopefully he doesn't pay for that later, but they're going to pay for it right now with a man advantage for the Robert Morris Eagles. It's going to be Aarons off the draw, able to win it back to Durham. Durham will go up top to the point to Couvert. Couvert will send it down low to Aarons. Aarons now circling. He'll leave it for Durham on the man advantage behind the net. Durham tries to get a pass in front. Cut off by Ernest, who will slam it all the way around the boards and down the ice. Good start to the kill for the Braves. With the Eagles not able to get a shot there, and a good clear by Jared Ernest. It'll be Bunce coming up the ice with the head of steam. He'll go up the left wing. He'll try to make a nice move around. He'll go behind the net, looking for a pass there. He'll stop at the goal line, extend to go all the way across to Couvert. Couvert stops, leaves for Bernicki. Bernicki at the near side boards. Bernicki gives to Durham. Durham back to Couvert. Couvert fakes the shot, goes to Durham. Durham's wrist shot going to get stopped there by Nussbaum. Bounces into the corner for the retrieval by Bernicki. Bernicki going back to the point now to Couvert. Couvert winds up a slabber, but that didn't get everything on it. Ernest and Tuttle combined to make the stop and clear that puck down the ice. I think Couvert whiffed a little bit on that, tried to get a little bit more on that shot, but it did not work out. Good work from the Braves to Ernest, and that one went off the back of the net there. I thought it maybe snuck over the shoulder of Fuentes, but it was on the wrong side of the net. As Bradley doing a decent job now clearing their own penalty. Vivitsky with a nice stop at the blue line, able to send it back down the ice. Good penalty kill for the Braves thus far. Eagles resetting once again in their own zone here. It'll be across to Forrest. Forrest will walk it ahead for the Eagles on the left wing. His wrist shot's going to get blockered aside by Nussbaum. His boy, Forrest had a lot of space coming in on the left wing. A couple of Braves forwards out of position. And he kind of walked in there and fired a nice wrist shot, but Nussbaum was able to get his blocker up and make a good blocker save. 4:47 to go here in the second period, and 19 seconds left on the penalty to Devin Servin there for what I would presume to be unsportsmanlike conduct. And we'll see how Bradley does on the rest of this kill. It's been very difficult for him for the Braves in the penalty, or in the face-off dot rather, in the second period. Big face-offs throughout have been dominated by the Eagles, and that continues to be the case here, at least initially. A man goes down, and a man lost his stick there. It's going to be a 5-on-3. That's Herman without a stick, controlled by Walensky. Walensky's shot's going to go wide of the net there. It'll be retrieved now by Forrest. Forrest now has the puck. Forrest is going to fire a wrist shot on net. That's going to get blocked away, but a secondary shot's going to go wide, and now controlled again by the Eagles. Finally, Boger able to win it free and send it high off the glass, and the Bradley has successfully killed off the man advantage, but certainly not without some stressful situations there in the second half. Nice move by Forrest, but he's knocked to the ground by Servin coming out of the box. Servin with a good check there. He'll get the puck back from Glidden. At least they'll try to get it back to him, but it'll be Lupacino there first instead, who will circle around. Lupacino tries to work it across, but it's cut off by Jensen now. Worked free by Forrest, but he'll lose it there. Jensen will try to backhand it to Servin. Just stopped there. Glidden will kick it into the zone, and Glidden will kick a shot on net. That'll be stopped with the pad of Fuentes. Glidden now in the corner. Looks like we're going to have another penalty coming here. Looks like this one might be against Robert Morris for a slash there, as they were the last ones to touch it. So Bradley will go back on the... No, rather it's going to be Chase Glidden for Bradley. I couldn't quite tell who that was going to be on, as both teams kind of touched it there in the corner. But it will go against the Braves, so they'll have to go shorthanded once again. Good kill for the Braves on their last one, but you certainly don't want to keep committing penalties and get yourself stuck in the box behind the 8-ball here. So the Braves will once again be responsible, killing off this 2-minute advantage for Robert Morris. Going to be Couvert along the point. He'll give it to Ahrens. Ahrens will go back to Couvert. Couvert at the middle of the zone. He'll backhand it to Walensky. Walensky will go back to Couvert. Couvert back to Walensky. Walensky will walk in. His shot's going to be blocked aside by Nussbaum. Up into the netting there. Good passing work there between Walensky and Couvert. But Lewinsky tried to go short side. And a nice stop there by Jesse Nussbaum. Face-off won there by Ahrens. It'll go back to Walensky. Now at the corner, that's Bernicki. Bernicki, goal line extended. He'll go back to Walensky. Walensky slap shot, gloved it down by Jesse Nussbaum and cleared it down the ice by the Braves. Good clear there and a nice save from Nussbaum. He's had a couple of times tonight where he hasn't been able to close the glove around the puck, but he's been able to get it away, and the defense has done a pretty decent job in those situations of clearing the puck out. It's going to be Bernicki sending it across to Durham. Now Durham on the left wing. Durham will send it down low for Bernicki. Bernicki behind the net. Cuts to his right. He'll go back up top to Walensky. Walensky's shot will get tipped on net. That was a nice little tip play by the Eagles, but Durham not able to redirect that puck on net. And will instead go up into the mesh, up above the boards here. We've got 2:34 to go in the second period. It's 5-3 Robert Morris Eagles, and they've got 59 seconds left in the man advantage on the slashing penalty to Chase Glidden. Draw once again won by the Eagles. Couvert sends it down low to Hobara. Hobara tries to get a pass, but he gets it back. Durham will go back to Couvert now. Couvert winds up a shot. That'll get tipped on net over to Durham on the pass, and that went off the pipe there. That was a nice little play there. Another pass in front, stopped by Nussbaum. Secondary chances stopped in front of the net. And what I would say is a quick whistle here and a little jousting afterwards with Boger and Bernicki there. But a couple of nice saves from Nussbaum. Helped out a little bit by some of the whistles by the official here. But that one will work in favor of the Braves. It'll be another defensive zone draw with 39 seconds left on the kill. Pushed into the corner by Herman, but it's going to be the Eagles escaping with the puck as Durham circles around. Durham gets a pass back. He'll walk to the front. A nice pass up ahead, but a good block shot by Herman. Durham once again, he'll go back to Hobara. Hobara go back to him. And his shot will get backhanded on net there. A little bit of an awkward angle there. Nussbaum was kind of unsure where that puck was at, but he was able to cover it up. Durham working behind the net with Hobara, doing some good passing work, trying to get another shot here on goal. Another good stop by Nussbaum. Couple battling for it, and that's going to be leaked free. Another shot. Two good saves there on the rebound by Nussbaum. Robert Morris really working hard off the draws to put shots straight onto the net. Not really fooling around with a lot of that win it back nonsense. They're going straight at the net with a lot of these. As here comes Butts through the middle of the ice. Butts with a nice move, goes to his backhand, backhands it off the side of the net. Bunce has it again. Bunce stick handling behind the net. Bunce is going to try to send a pass in front of the net, but it's cut off by Tuttle. As the Braves have successfully killed off another penalty. And back comes Jensen the other way. He tried to give it to Glidden, but Glidden not quite there. Glidden tips it to the front to Tuttle. Tuttle over to Jensen. Jensen lifted it just over the net there. As that puck took a bounce off a nice pass from Tuttle to the front of the net. Tyler Jensen not able to lift it into the net for his second of the game, just over Fuentes and over the netting here in the last minute of the second period. Jensen gets the puck now. His pass is going to be cut off, though, nicely by Bernicki. Bernicki gets cut off by a host of Braves, though. That puck battled for in the corner. A couple of men going down to the ice. Boger pinned Forrest to the ice and kind of kept pinning him there. Nice initial move there by Couvert, but he was cut off by Jensen. Eagles resetting now. Forrest up ahead to Walensky. Walensky will backhand it down the ice for Glidden to retrieve. Forrest now has it in the center of the ice. He'll leave it for Walensky, who will go back to Couvert. Couvert up ahead to Lupacino. Lupacino will walk in on the right wing with a head of steam. He'll go behind the net here in the last 12 of the period. Lupacino will go back to the point. Walensky's going to wind up a wrist shot. That'll go wide of the net. Bounce to the front. It'll be picked up there by Forrest. Forrest will go all the way around the net. He'll stop the left wing. He's going to get a pass all the way back to Walensky. Walensky's shot's going to go wide, and that will do it for the second period. Braves started off the second period very strong there on a pair of goals from David Tuttle, scoring 2 on the same shift, in fact, to tie this game up at 3. But since then, it's been all Robert Morris once again, scoring a pair of goals there in the second period to regain a 2-goal lead. And we're going to head into this third intermission with Robert Morris up 5-3 on the Bradley Braves. Stay tuned, folks, for an exciting third period here, live from the Owens Center here on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Owen Center here in Peoria, Illinois for the third period of this contest between the Bradley Braves and the Robert Morris Eagles. I'm Bo Woodcock, and I'll be bringing you all of the third period action here. So Robert Morris has a 5-3 lead here. And Robert Morris has certainly been very quick tonight. We'll see if Bradley can come out with a big third period and try to steal this win away from the Eagles, or if the Eagles will maintain their lead and take a win in this first of two games here between these two teams. They'll be playing again tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. We have another period of exciting action to finish here in this third. It's going to be Tuttle taking the draw for the Braves, and they'll see what they can do. And it's going to be controlled off the draw by the Eagles. It'll be Bernicki will get a pass up ahead to Isles. Isles tries to get a pass through, but Ernest cuts it off there. He'll put it into the neutral zone for the carry. Jacob Couvert cut off nicely at the blue line. Glidden now has it. He's going to bounce it high off the boards. Tries to reach Ernest, but it will instead go up ahead to the Eagles. Durham will backhand it in deep, and Couvert will chase it there. He's pinned hard by Vivitsky, but his centering attempt was cut off nicely by Tuttle. No icing there as Walensky tried to reach out with it. Was not quite able to cut that off here. Cam Bernicki spins inside of his own zone. He'll go behind the net now and retreat for the Eagles. It'll be worked over to Durham. Durham will try to get a pass up ahead to Walensky, and he will leak it to Isles. Isles will give it back to Walensky. Walensky will walk in with a blocker save by Nussbaum. Glidden able to work it to Jensen. Jensen not able to beat Durham, though, and now it'll be controlled once more by Isles. Isles tries to get a pass down low, but it's instead retrieved there by Glidden. Glidden will come through the left wing here. He'll make a nice move around Walensky and then get crushed into the boards there by Forrest. Forrest will now retrieve the puck from the corner and try to bounce up the boards, but it's stopped by Ernest. Now about five aside here. Battling, and Marcel comes out on top. That puck's going to go off of Durham and back into his possession. He'll circle back while the rest of his team gets a change. It'll be Bunce trying to get a pass through, but it's Ernest picking it off. He sends a shot that's deflected up into the glass now. Boger tries to get a pass through and almost got picked off by Hobara, but it will go all the way down for the retrieval for Zach Forrest. Zach Forrest now coming up the right wing, but he's cut off nicely by Marcel. Marcel tips it over to Servin. Servin will try to put it in deep, but it's recovered there instead by Forrest. Forrest now up ahead to Lupacino. Lupacino up the right wing. He's got a little space. He'll leave it there for Ahrens, and his shot will get blocked away by Nussbaum. Retrieved there once more by Lupacino. He goes back to Ahrens. Ahrens tries to go back to Lupacino, but it was swatted away by the Bradley defense. It'll be stopped there by Fuentes, so no icing there on the play. Couvert will go around the boards to his defensive partner. He'll get it back from Ahrens. He'll leave it there for Lupacino, who will cut through. Middle of the ice, rather. That's Bunce, but Bunce not able to get a clean pass through, so Bradley able to send it back down the ice once more. But it'll be sent down for an icing, so it'll be a defensive zone faceoff here coming up for the Braves. Looks like Herman not happy. He flipped that one into the zone. 17-14 to go here in the third. It's 5-3. Robert Morris Eagles leading the Bradley Braves. It'll be Durham taking the draw here against Tuttle. A few tired bodies on the ice for the Braves. They definitely need to get it cleared and get a line change here, but Walensky tries to dance through a couple, but good work there by Bradley. They're able to get a momentary reprieve. Servin's able to come off the ice for a change. Logs pass to Cipras, instead going to bounce to the neutral zone for the retrieval by Jack Couvert. Couvert will give it to Walensky, and Walensky will start his attack through the neutral zone. He'll cut up the left wing. Going up against Boger. He'll go behind the net there. He's cut off nicely by Boger, but Boger not going to be allowed to do that as he kind of wrapped his whole body there around Walensky, so he's going to go to the box. Robert Morris still controlling here on the delayed call. Durham's got the puck now. He tries to send the puck all the way across to Jacob Couvert. Couvert able to recover, gives it to Walensky. Walensky gets it in front of the net. Controlled once more by Durham. The Eagles here humming now. They've got a 6-on-5. Long stretch pass to Couvert. Couvert shot stopped by Nussbaum, and finally Bradley able to get a touch up. That was a great pass from Lupacino all the way across ice to Couvert, but Couvert needed a second to settle that puck down. And Nussbaum was able to get over with the left pad and make the stop. And now it'll be another power play here for Robert Morris. And this is in one spot. They haven't been excellent in today. They've been decent at times. I believe they've got one power play goal, but they've been stopped on a few other occasions here. And they've had some trouble moving the puck back through the neutral zone if they lose the faceoff. But they're able to win it here as Cam Bernicki sends it in deep. It's going to be retrieved there by Hilberg. So he's going to chase down the puck. Hilberg will go back up top to Bunce. Bunce will go back across to Bernicki. Bernicki looking for an option. Nice pass to the front of the net. His shot's going to go just wide of the net there. Hobara, secondary opportunity, not able to be pushed into the net, and Ernest is able to put it back out in the neutral zone. Boy, that was a great pass there by Bernicki. Found Hobara cutting through the middle, but Hobara just wide of the net. Now here comes Bernicki once more on the left wing this time. Bernicki will walk in. His shot's going to be knocked away by Nussbaum. He'll get his own rebound and circle back on the near side boards. He's going to circle back to the middle of the ice. Bernicki tries to get another shot on that, but this one will get deflected up into the mesh. Hobara just barely not able to finish the opportunity. Just went wide of the glove side of Nussbaum. Wide of the net. Good opportunity, and Robert Morris has looked very good so far on this power play. Haven't been able to find the net yet, but a couple of good opportunities now. Going to be off the draw. Hobara able to win it. It's going to be Durham walking in. He's going to walk it all the way to the front of the net. Pass across, and that's going to be what a save by Jesse Nussbaum, as Durham had everybody completely fooled, sent it all the way across ice to Bernicki, who walked in all alone. And Bernicki, boy, what an incredible save. Nussbaum going from his right to his left, reaching out with the glove and the pad and able to stop that one. Best save of the night there by Jesse Nussbaum. Absolutely remarkable movement there, stuffing Cam Bernicki's what looked like a surefire goal there on the cross-crease pass. And then he gets dumped hard by Ernest there. Robert Morris cutting in, though. The man in front of the net. Pass reach for Bunce, but Bunce not able to redirect it on net. Eagles controlling once more. Nice stick handling move there. Able to get it to Bernicki. Bernicki is going to walk into the left wing. His shot's going to be stopped. Rebound in front. It's going to be blocked again. Jensen tries to clear, but he's not able to clear it out. Eagles still humming here. It's going to be Bunce back to the point. Durham winds up a shot. That's going to be blocked. Secondary shot's going to come in on net. Nussbaum with another save. Now Hilberg's got it at the back at the side, and his pass is deflected. Glidden can't clear the puck. It's kept in by Bunce. Bunce will send it in deep for the retrieval there by Hobara. Hobara will go back to the point. Bunce's shot again. Stopped this time by Ernest, and Ernest will slam it all the way down the ice. And finally, Bradley able to get a change here. 15 seconds left on the man advantage, but boy, Jesse Nussbaum has made several great saves here on this penalty kill, trying to keep the Braves in it. Hobara's going to walk in now. He'll leave it for Aarons. Aarons' shot's going to be stopped by Nussbaum as well. Boy, Nussbaum really doing his best to keep the puck out of the net on this penalty kill. Robert Morris looking great here. Several great stretch passes across the slot. And Jesse Nussbaum has made a number of great saves here for the Braves. Only 4 seconds left on the man advantage. Faceoff is pushed to the corner. Herman gets there first. He's able to poke it to the corner. Going to be a race for the puck. Won by Robert Morris, but it will be controlled by Boger, and Boger will send it back into neutral territory, and the Braves have successfully killed off another man advantage, and that will go down for icing against the Eagles. So now Bradley killing off that man advantage, and look at an offensive zone face-off here with 14:06 to go in the third period. Boy, absolutely remarkable work from Jesse Nussbaum, keeping that puck out of the net and keeping this just a 2-goal game. Is, boy, with the way these two teams have played tonight, you think a 3-goal lead might be very difficult for Bradley to come back from. Obviously, it'd be difficult already, but any more than that could be too much here. But Nussbaum keeping the puck out of the net so far. Back come the Eagles the other way. It's going to be Walensky coming up the right wing. Walensky's shot's going to go over the net here. Couple of men battling for it. It'll be one into the corner here. Lupacino going to be first to it. He's behind the net. He's got some space. Tries to get a pass to Walensky, but it's cut off there at the side of the net. That puck knocked out, tipped in front of the net. A shot was blocked there from Aarons, and it'll go back out into the neutral zone once more. Marcel with a nice move to get around a defenseman, but then he gets hit hard at the blue line. Couvert now retrieves for the Eagles, and he'll start the attack up the left wing. He'll work it through the middle. He'll try to get a pass down low to Aarons. Aarons not able to quite retrieve it. Herman tries to get it out now, and that's going to be a penalty against Robert Morris. And Walensky's going to head to the box for 2 minutes for tripping there on Servin as he was going. Servin was trying to get at the puck to the neutral zone. I don't think Walensky was aware of the situation as he's just kind of standing in front of the box. But, yeah, he took him out with the legs there. Walensky's going to sit for 2 minutes, and here's an opportunity for the Braves, down 5-3. They need to score 2 to tie. Got an opportunity on the power play. Bradley has not had a lot of success thus far on the man advantage, but this faceoff's very key. They've been dominated in the faceoff dot tonight. Durham going to take the draw against Jensen. Jensen able to win it, though, for the Braves. But the secondary opportunity, tried to send a pass all the way down, but it will be out of their reach, and it'll be retrieved now by the Eagles. Two-man working for it. Nice passing move there from Hobara and Durham, but they weren't able to quite find an opportunity. Now Couvert's going to come in. Couvert with a nice toe drag move. Couvert's wrist shot's going to be gloved by Nussbaum. Boy, great couple of opportunities for the Eagles shorthanded. Couvert knocked that puck in, was able to retrieve it, make a nice toe drag move, but he wasn't able to beat Nussbaum glove side as Nussbaum makes another great save. Bradley having to reset once more in the defensive zone here. It'll be Durham on the draw. It'll be won, though, by the Braves. Ernest spins away from a check, and he will go ahead and send a long stretch pass up ahead to Tyler Jensen, who will tip it in deep and go on the chase. Beer also with him there, but it's one free by Bernicki, and Bernicki going to start up the left wing with a burst of speed. He gets around Glidden, but he loses the puck there in the neutral zone, and it's left for Beer, who's going to come back in. Beer able to get it into the zone, and he'll send it in deep, and Beer gets absolutely crushed there by Couvert. Bernicki now in the corner battling against a couple. Jensen wins it free, tries to get a pass in front of the net, and it looks like we're going to have another penalty coming up here to Robert Morrison. It looks like Dylan Durham potentially going to set for 2 minutes. No, actually, it is going to be Chase Glidden once again for the Braves. That was a bit confusing as it looked like it went. The whistle was blown when a Robert Morris player touched it, but it's Chase Glidden going to the box. 2 minutes for roughing, so that'll put an end to Bradley's power play. And with 12:19 to go, we'll have some 4-on-4 action there. Durham wins the draw here for Robert Morris. Throws a weird angle shot that almost fooled Nussbaum, but he was able to push it just out of the reach. And Marcel's going to come back the other way. He'll go across to Boger. Boger going to walk in. His wrist shot will be gloved by Fuentes, and Fuentes will hold. Nice pass across. Marcel was starting to get chased down by a Robert Morris player, so he gave it across to Caleb Boger, whose wrist shot was gloved there by Fuentes. Boger now from the point, whiffs on a shot. Servin backhands it on net. Not able to redirect it was Marcel, and it'll be the Eagles controlling once more with 41 seconds left on their penalty. It'll be Bunce moving it through the neutral zone. Bunce tries to cut around Herman, but he's not going to be successful. But he was slowed down enough there by Herman to cause the offsides play. 11:46 to go here in this third period. It's 5-3 Eagles. Bradley trying to generate some offense on that last power play, but Glidden takes the roughing penalty, puts a quick end to that power play. So now it'll be the Eagles and the Braves 4-on-4 for about another 33 seconds before Robert Morris gets a short power play. It's going to be tipped into the attacking zone by Couvert. Couvert will go after it. He'll go in on net, but he'll be forced to retreat. Up top to the point. Pass will go over to Ahrens. Ahrens will go back to Couvert. Couvert going to walk in on the right wing. Nice move. Backhand pass, and they score. Jacob Couvert with a great move there. Stick handling to the front of the net. Passes it across to Mike Ahrens, who stuffs it in a wide open net, and it's 6-3 Robert Morris with 11:25 to go. Boy, Bradley's been absolutely killed in 4-on-4 play tonight, as the speed of this Robert Morris team has really come to bear in these kinds of situations. Jacob Couvert's been all over the ice tonight, and he shows off some skill there with a nice stick handling move, and Ahrens able to stuff it home for the goal and the 3-goal lead for Robert Morris. And boy, it's really desperation time now if you're Bradley. Cipra trying to get through, but he was cut off by Couvert, and Robert Morris will send it back down. It'll be retrieved there by Tuttle. Tuttle will go across to Vivitsky. Vivitsky slams it all the way back down the ice for a very clear icing there, as it looked like Robert Morris wasn't quite even strength yet. They hadn't quite gone on their man advantage, so Vivitsky's dumping just before the Robert Morris penalty expired, so it will go down for icing. Of course, now Bradley going to be shorthanded for another 52 seconds. Durham taking the draw here against Ernest. They're able to win it back to the point. It'll be sent all the way around by Forrest. They'll swing it all the way around to Moulton. Moulton will poke it back to Couvert. Couvert's shot will actually be a pass in front of the net in the secondary chance, and they score. Jacob Couvert looked like he was trying to shoot there, but instead it was more of a pass to Dylan Durham, who's got a couple of shots there. The first one stopped by Nussbaum, but the secondary opportunity backhanded into the top shelf, and it's now 7-3 Robert Morris. And boy, they've come out in this third period much the same as the first two periods, and they've been very, very quick with this Braves team, finally getting another power play goal. Certainly outskating this Bradley team for the most part tonight. It's been a tough night for Bradley, and they're down 4 now with about 11 minutes left to play. Servin will send it in deep on goal. Fuentes leaves it for Bunce. Bunce will send it around to Bernicki. Bernicki will send a long stretch pass up ahead to Lupacino, but he's not able to control it, so the Eagles will have to reset. It'll be tipped into the zone by Servin. Jensen will go on the chase there, but it's Bunce. Leaves it for Bernicki at the boards. Bernicki cut off by Jensen, though. He's able to spin free with the puck. Bernicki will get a long stretch pass over to Lupacino, and Lupacino will come up the left wing. He's looking for a pass. That'll get tipped on net, but that will go wide. Lupacino will circle around. He'll leave it for Bernicki. Bernicki will walk in with a slap shot. That'll be gloved and stopped by Nussbaum. About the halfway point here of this final period of play. And it's 7-3 Robert Morris on a pair of goals there. Couvert with a couple of nice plays, really being the catalyst for their offense in the third period. And now the Robert Morris Eagles have a 4-goal cushion. Bernicki's shot's going to go just wide of the net there. It'll be retrieved there by Durham. Durham's now got the puck at the right wing. Durham spins away from a check, gets it to the front of the net. That pass will go off of Nussbaum. Secondary chance, slap shot's going to be stopped by the pad of Nussbaum, and Herman slaps that puck out just with the reach of his stick. Robert Morris retreating once more. Here's Durham now coming back on the attack. Will come through the middle. Durham tries to leave a pass for Hilberg, but it's going to be out of his reach, and back come the Braves the other way. Marcel gets absolutely crushed in center ice. Fuentes will knock the puck away to Couvert. Couvert will try to stick handle around again, and Couvert successfully dodges a check there, and they'll come back the other way on a 3-on-2 developing potentially. It'll be Bernicki making a nice move. He'll walk to the front of the net, try to backhand it through, but Nussbaum pushes it away. Bernicki knocked it down in front of the net, but he's able to get it to Hilberg. Hilberg to the front of the net, and a great glove save there by Nussbaum as Hilberg got a pass to Durham. Durham not able to beat Nussbaum this time, and a good glove save there to keep the puck out of the net. It's Durham with the puck once more, but his first attempt is stopped by Glidden. Now it'll be Walensky with a nice swim move there. It'll be Lupacino now controlling. Long stretch pass over to Aarons, but it's tipped wide of the net. Bradley trying to clear, and they'll do so through a couple of sticks. Couvert going to hold onto the puck here at the red line. He'll go all the way across the ice over to Lupacino. Lupacino tries to get a pass in front. It gets tipped to Aarons. Aarons will shoot one on net. Secondary chance is going to go on net. Third chance is stopped by Nussbaum there on the rebound, and that puck bounces to the quarter for the retrieval by Tuttle. Tuttle with a nice stick handle just to get that puck to the neutral zone. Couvert coming in with the puck once more. Stick handles around a couple. Couvert walks in. His wrist shot's going to be stopped there by Nussbaum. Secondary shot's going to be stopped as well by Nussbaum as Forrest ripped another one there. And boy, the Robert Morris Eagles here in the third period are absolutely humming along. Jacob Couvert in particular has been very impressive in this third period for Robert Morris. Great work for the Eagles all around today. Zach Forrest, that last shot stopped by Nussbaum. But boy, Jesse Nussbaum has certainly been busy tonight. He's given up 7 goals, but he's made a lot of saves. He made a great save going from his right to his left there in the second period. It was quite impressive. But overall, it's been a rough night for the Braves. They haven't had a lot of offense generated. Zach Bunce, his shot's going to go wide, and that'll be bounced in front of the net. Backhander right on net, and they score! Nicholas Walensky adds another one on the board for Robert Morris. That puck took a couple of bounces in front of the net, and Moulton tipped it to the front of the net. Went off another body there, and it went straight on to the stick of Walensky, and Walensky not going to miss the rebound in the open net there. And with that, the Braves are going to make a goaltender change here. It's going to be the end of Jesse Nussbaum's day. It was a rough day for him and for the Braves all around, especially in this third period. They were competitive on the scoreboard for most of this game, but here in the third period, Robert Morris has absolutely ran away with this. And this one, as it's going to be Tyler Zidron going to be now in the net for the Braves, and he's going to be tested here as Hobara's going to send the puck down into the corner. He'll get a pass. Couvert's shot's going to go just wide of the net. Good pass from Aarons to Couvert. It'll be worked by Robert Morris. Couvert's got it behind the net now. He'll go over to Forrest. Forrest will get it to the front of the net to Aarons, but it'll be cleared free by the Braves and pushed out into the neutral zone. Bunce will now send it in as it's going to be Forrest following it up, dumping it in deep. Herman's got it now. He will send it around the boards to Servin, who will tip it into the neutral zone here. 7:20 to go in the third period. It's 8-3 Robert Morris, an impressive third period for them. Aarons is going to send the pass over to Bunce. Bunce will skate in along the left wing. He'll stick handle it past one. Backhander on net. That's going to be off of Zidron behind the net. It'll be retrieved there by Forrest. Forrest now kicks it free with a little spin move, and he's going to try to walk over. He'll get a pass back to Aarons. Aarons will go down low. Jacob Couvert retrieves there, and it'll be Forrest now trying to get a pass back to Couvert. But it's caught off by Marcel, who tries to get it up to Servin, but Servin not able to make a play on net. Durham now retreating here. 6:40 to go in this third period. Zach Forrest now up ahead to Durham. Durham will tip it into the attacking zone, and he'll stop the clearing attempt there. He'll go across to Bernicki. Bernicki passes in front. They score again. Great passing work there from Dylan Durham. He got a pass over to, I believe, pass over to Bernicki. Bernicki faked the shot and went down low to Hobara, and Hobara faked out Zidron, went back for another shot low, and it's now 9-3 Robert Morris's. Boy, this was a 5-3 game going into the first period. There was a while there in the second period where we had a 3-3 game, and since then, 6 unanswered goals by the Robert Morris Eagles, and it's now 9-3 here with 6:25 to go. And boy, this is a third period you want to forget if you're the Bradley Braves here, as they move forward into the second contest tomorrow, as this third period has been an absolute display of dominance by Robert Morris. Off the draw, Bernicki going to give it back to Bunce. Bunce will go back to Bernicki, and Bernicki tipped in deep there. Ernest going to retrieve it for the Bradley Braves. His pass will get up ahead to Chase Glidden. Glidden will try to cut through the neutral zone, but he'll be stopped by a whole host of Eagles. Wolinski now gives to Isles. Isles will send it across ice and into the corner. Glidden there first for Bradley, but his pass will go off the boards and then into the netting here. So with 5:53 to go, a rough third period here for the Bradley Braves. They're definitely going to have to come out a little bit faster tomorrow, as Robert Morris, especially in this third period, has definitely been the better skating team. Bradley going to have to try to come out with a little bit more speed. Hopefully use a little bit more physicality there to try to slow down this Robert Morris attack that has been absolutely relentless tonight. There's another puck is backhanded by Tuttle up into the boards. And if you're Robert Morris, you've been very good for most of this game, obviously playing tremendously well here in this third period. They've had trouble at times clearing their own zone, especially in the first couple of periods. Fuentes let in a weak goal there at the end of the second period, but other than that, not too much you can complain about if you're the Robert Morris Eagles tonight. Bradley, obviously, a lot of room to still improve here as we head into their final game, or their final home game, rather, here at the Onan Center tomorrow. That puck will be deflected out of the zone and retrieved by Zach Bunce. Bunce will go ahead and give to Hilberg. Hilberg gets through Jensen. He'll give a pass over to Couvert. Couvert's going to walk in on a slap shot, and that's going to be stopped by Zidron, except that leaked through, and it's going to be poked home by Lupacino, and it's now 10-3 Robert Morris. Jacob Couvert let an absolute ripper go from the top of the circles, and Zidron made the initial stop, but he wasn't able to cover it cleanly. It squeaked through his pads and laid right behind him there on the goal line, and Nicholas Lupacino just tapped it in. Probably the easiest goal he's ever going to score. Don't get much easier than that, but Jacob Couvert, once again, the catalyst for the offense in the third period for this Robert Morris team. And it's now 10-3 Robert Morris. Boy, 5 goals here in this third period, 7 unanswered for Robert Morris. An absolutely dominant second half of this game. Zedron coming out, made a nice save on the initial slap shot, but it squeaked just through his body and laid on the other side of him. He thought that he had it, and Lupacino poked it home. It'll be one there by the Eagles. It's going to be Hobara in the corner. Battling in the corner, 2 aside from both teams. Marcel not able to clear it as it goes off a stick. Bounce in front of the net. Nice defensive play by Herman to knock it away. Boger now has it for Bradley. Boger up ahead to Jensen, but it's just out of his reach. Pass is going to reach Ahrens. Ahrens will come in along the left wing. He'll try to get a stretch pass to Moulton, but it's out of his reach. Moulton had the first of the 7 goals there in the second period there. He had the nice play off the faceoff, won it through a couple of Braves, and worked to the front of that. He really started this goaling spree off. And it's now culminated in 7 total goals here unanswered for the Robert Morris Eagles. And with 4:20 to go, this third period has been all Robert Morris, and they're going to come out of here with a win tonight, barring an absolute miracle. It's going to be Ahrens now. He'll tip it over to Bunce. Bunce now at the right wing. Stick handling nicely. He'll cycle it down low to Durham. Durham has the puck now. He'll go back across to Bernicki. Bernicki in the corner. He's harassed there. He tries to get a pass back, but Marcel cuts it off and pushes it into the neutral zone. Bunce now retrieves for the Eagles, and back comes Walensky now up the right wing. He'll let a slapper go off of the mask of Zidran, able to turn that one aside. That puck will bounce all the way down into the neutral zone. Chase Glidden trying to do a little cherry picking there, but cut off nicely by the Eagles. Back the other way comes Jared Ernest. Ernest with a nice stick handling move. He'll work to the front, and he's cut off, though. Secondary opportunity for Cipra. He spins around. He gets it over to Glidden, but Glidden not able to control there. And Cipra finally pokes it over to Glidden. Glidden now behind the net, tries to get a pass in front, but it's knocked away by the defensive back. Comes Walensky. Walensky reaches for Isles. Isles tips it into the corner there. Isles backhands it to Durham. Durham sends it all the way across to Walensky, but it was tipped on the way in by Cipra. Walensky takes Cipra to the ground. Durham spins away with the puck there, and he'll work to the middle of the ice. He'll get a slap wrist shot. That'll be stopped by Zidran. Puck leaking once again to the corner here. Ernest trying to escape with the puck, but he's stopped there nicely by Forrest. Slap shot from the corner. It's going to go well wide of the net. There's Walensky is going to line up a shot. That'll be blocked away by Zidran. Couvert tries to cut to the middle, but the puck bounces off a Bradley defenseman. That was Jensen. And Couvert not able to control it cleanly. Ernest now controlling there, but he's going to be harassed by the Eagles now controlling as well. Hilberg will send it in deep. Ernest will go chase it down. 2:20 to go in this one. Robert Morris, outstanding display in the third period. Great work 5-on-5. They also had some great 4-on-4 opportunities. Here comes Cipra, though, through the middle of the ice for Bradley. He's wrist shot. Will get deflected up into the netting, and 2:08 to go in this third period. This game was shaping up to be quite the exciting contest there after David Tuttle scored a pair there at the start of the second period. We had a 3-3 hockey game. And since then, it's been all Robert Morris's. Now it's going to be Zach Bunce. Sends it around the boards to Hilberg. Hilberg met by Herman along the boards, but it'll be controlled once more by Robert Morris. Lupacino, or no, rather, Forrest going into the corner, but he'll lose it there. It'll leak over to Couvert, though, who will walk to the middle of the ice. Couvert's going to wind up a slap shot off the pipe. Tried to get bounced in front of the net by Lupacino, who pushes it to the corner and wins the puck free. Lupacino goes across to his man, who goes just wide of the net. Forrest missing there. Puck bounces in front. Forrest tips it over to Lupacino. Lupacino goes around the net. Lupacino now in the corner. He'll go back to Couvert, who's behind the net. Couvert up top to Forrest. Forrest's wrist shots blocked by Herman. Secondary shots going to go on net, kicked away. Secondary opportunity there. Braves trying desperately to clear it out, and finally Herman will be able to walk it out. And Beer was on that play, cherry picking pretty much that entire play, but Bunce was standing right back there with him for Robert Morris, not trying to let Bradley get any free cherry pick goals here at the end of this one. But 1:14 to go in the third, and we'll see what Bradley's able to bring the table here. See if they can get one more goal back, if nothing else, for a little pride or a little momentum heading into tomorrow's matchup. It's going to be Jensen trying to stick handle it through, but he's going to lose it. It'll be tipped by Robert Morris back into their defensive zone, high off the glass, and it'll go over to Ahrens. Ahrens will go ahead and give it to Bunce. or rather to Hobara. Hobara loses it, though, and it'll go back to the center ice. 50 seconds to go in this one. Cam Bernicki now going to walk through the middle of the ice. Cam cuts to his right. That shot's going to be blocked away by Ernest. And Jensen flips it. Tries to flip it out, but it's instead going to go to Hobara. Hobara's shot's going to go off of Zidron and out of danger there as it goes behind the net. Back comes Bradley the other way with 25 to go. Jensen going to walk in. Stick handling move. Stop there. Ernest is going to get a shot, but that's blocked instead by Bunsen. Now it's a 2-on-1 back the other way for the Eagles over to Bernicki. Bernicki shot stopped. Secondary opportunity stopped as well. Bernicki's got it again. He'll walk in, tries to get a pass over to Hobara that will go just wide. Marcel going to send it around the net in the last 5 here, and that should just about do it. Robert Morris on the back of an absolutely dominant performance here in the third period, scoring 5 here and a total of 7 goals unanswered. Will leave Owen Center this evening with a 10-3 win over the Bradley Braves. Boy, for Bradley, a lot to work on for tomorrow. We're going to need to do a lot better job stunning this aggressive attack of the Robert Morris Eagles. But either way, we will see what both of these teams bring tomorrow. They'll be playing at 3:15 in the afternoon. We'll also be back here for the secondary D2 matchup between Bradley University and the University of Iowa at 12:30. Please tune in tomorrow, folks. We hope to have some exciting hockey for you. Thank you for turning in this evening. I'm Bo Woodcock, signing off from the Owen Center. 10-3, Robert Morris defeats Bradley. Have a great night, folks.